I have descended to hell. Um, the void is claiming me. It's Kirby. Oh no, he's eating Batman. Fuck. What?
No, I don't die. I thought I was dying before. Right away. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. Bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Fallen for one of your flock.
Way to ruin the mood, you damn peddler. Well done. You walked into a cutscene. The peddler walked into a cutscene. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now, you know what? Yeah, they've made it better. They made it easier. All right, get this game. Get this game. Get this game. Yeah, that felt much easier. I mean, it was again still but tough but fair. Yes. Let's go. Yeah. No. Tifa. Just do it. What? No, he teleported. No, why did you teleport? No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Yes, Sloth. I do like this level. I do like this level. I think it's very beautiful looking. Oh my lord! What the hell? That was kind of funny, but what the hell, bro? Like, ding, ding, ding.
Gotta speed up. Uh-oh.
Sonic, hit Dark Gaia's weak spot, quick, while I hold him back.
I don't have my sound mode on. Oh. Oh. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to adjust the camera real quick. A bit, I think. But it should be alright. It might be alright, actually. About there. I'm a little, you know what, I'm a little... Look a little bit too orange to me. A bit too orange. I know I have a light brownish skin color, but I ain't that light brown. I don't think so anyway. Okay, right. So we are back again. I like to just sort of every now and again just be like, so this is a progress we've made. We've still got a ways to go. So good news in a sense for me is that it doesn't really matter if I get Gabumon or Agumon here, because what I'm going for I can get via either Digimon, so it doesn't really matter. Not really. So the only thing I've really done is I spent a little bit of time grinding some more cards just because I like to do that and to try and like get some more chips that way. I also bought some sort of, in case I decide to go the sort of cheese route, which is just kind of like, hey, I'm just gonna force things to happen fast at the at the risk of Digimon's dying quicker, which I know they will anyway. But this is kind of the hey, if I want to push things forward quickly and I just want to kind of complete the chart, and potentially also completing the arena, so that is an option there. Um, sorry, I was hearing background noise. And I was like, what's going on? I don't know. Anyway, I don't think. Hopefully, it doesn't concern me. So the goal today, which because I don't think we can get to the ultimate just yet. The goal today, I believe, is to reach Ogamon and then eventually reach Giramon. Just because we haven't had Giramon before, and we'll just kind of work with what we've got. That's kind of the idea. Hopefully, we can maybe knock out a tournament or two, because those are the ones that, again, most of the medals are kind of there, so we can knock them out. We can't, like I say, I can kind of push things if I need to. I can use Digivolution items if I want to say screw it and just let's get this Digimon now because this tournament has popped up. I could do that if I really wanted to. So, things like that sort of thing. Someone yell at me? I don't know. I don't think so. What is... A lot of the things I don't understand. This is grade... This is grade A, but this is F. I think I've done King of Blazing. See, that's another thing. I'm not keeping track of the... I'm not keeping track of my arenas, and that's a big problem. I'm pretty sure I've done grade D to S. I think it's just the version cups and like the typings and such. So, I think so anyway. So, right. So I guess I can push for a bit of training buff. Sure. Right now. Why not? So if I get Ogamon or Gabumon, it's cool. I know what I'm going after afterwards. I did not realize though. I did not realize that one of the requirements for Giramon is like 15 care mistakes, and I'm like, what? Really? Jesus. Is that the most like that you have to do for a Digimon? Like ever? That seems kind of obsessive. Like 15. You gotta bro, you gotta neglect that son of a bitch, you know what I mean? Like, like, holy, you really gotta just not give two Fs about your Digimon at that moment, so you can get Giramon. No wonder he digivolved into Giramon. No wonder no wonder he has that face. It's all the freaking neglect and shit. It's drove him insane. I feel kind of bad now when you think of it that way. Oh man, he plays the jukebox, by the way, which I'm pretty sure crashes every time you try and run it. So don't run it. Did I mention that this game does have a few bugs and such? Something that you won't know, but I feel like the one that you may run into is definitely the jukebox, right? I don't think I've gone to the restaurant once though this entire playthrough, because I just don't. You can do. I guess there's sort of benefits to the restaurant. So there are specific meals that actually, that certain Digimon actually like and such, right? But also like they'll give you like stat buffs. I feel like the restaurant in Digimon World Next Order is a lot more beneficial than this game personally. I've never heard people really talking too much about the restaurant and it being used and being like, oh yeah, like it's a good strategy. Not really. Can't say I have. So, but it's there. I haven't shown it off. I guess I could just go in and show it off. Why not? I'm pretty sure I haven't been in there at all this entire run. I don't think so. Um, yeah, it's there, but it doesn't get any use from me. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to miss. It looks like a giant freaking oven. You know, it's got a little dial on the right there. Yeah, don't gear him onto there. Leave him anyway. I'm gonna put you to sleep. Okay. Yeah, you sleep in the restaurant. Anyway, Miron's here. But like I'm pretty sure it's not in this game, but in World Next Door, there are certain meals that like increase lifespan and things like that. So it's got some good benefits. This game, not so much. It's just kind of like stat boosts and such, right? I decided to be a manager in chief. Yeah, so I'd even spoken to the Miramon. So when you first recruit these Digimon, they'll appear. So I went in there and Miramon was there. So if I go back in there now, there should be another Digimon. However, they all have obviously like different times of the day where they will serve. So like you'll have Miramon, and then Miramon might exchange into Garurumon, and then Garurumon may exchange into Frigimon. Do you know what I mean? There's certain times of the day. So if you want certain meals, you want to see certain Digimon, you have to go to certain times of the day. But when you first recruit them, right? In my case, because I won't even enter the restaurant, I'll just recruit a bunch of Digimon, and some of them will be part of the restaurant, and then I'll go in, speak to them, leave, and then one by one I'll see them. So I might see like Tyrannomon at the wrong time, but it's only because it's the first time I've seen him. Like so, see Tyrannomon's right here. Apparently he's a professional cook now. I don't know, do I trust the dinosaur? I don't know. Better come in the morning. So he actually told you there, like he's on the morning shift. I'm just showing this off. Why not? Nothing else to really do right now. Just kind of waiting for my Digimon to Digivolve. So, we're wasting time here. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. There's Garurumon. Hey, I decided to make a living with cooking. I'm good. Yeah, I'm still trying to find my make a living. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm desperate, man. I tell you. The struggle is real, especially at my age. The last thing you really want is to not be in work. Not at my age. I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of people that still don't want to work, but I'm one of the few people who actually do. I just, I don't want to work and feel like I'm being mistreated or that I'm stressed all the time that it affects my health, because that becomes a problem. That's no way to live, that's for sure. Anyway. Although he says you can eat most special cuisine early in the morning and in the middle of the night. So he's on two routines. So he might be even earlier than Tyrannomon. But he also comes back at the middle of the night. So it's if you want to use the restaurant, it's handy each time when you speak to them once, but only once. So if you forget, and you forget. But I mean, look, this is 2023. You're probably looking stuff up if you need to. Unless it's your first time and you just don't want to look something up because you don't want to spoil something, or you want to figure stuff out yourself. But if you've played this game and you're like, well, I've already been given this information, I just need to look it up again because I've forgotten, why wouldn't you, right? Like, save a bit of a headache and all that. I decided to help the restaurant and make dessert. I'm really proud of my dessert. Be sure to try it, okay? He didn't say what time he was going to be. I don't know. But yeah, is that it? Is that everyone? So we've had Miramon. No, Digitamamon, right? Right? Maybe. And maybe Vademon. I think Vademon's here as well, right? There's quite a few. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Wait. No, Okay. I could have sworn Vademon's also in the restaurant. And Digitamamon. Well, I've spoken to Digimon, so I don't know where they all are. But I'm pretty sure Digitamamon is in the restaurant. Which, I wonder... See, I always wondered this. This is kind of after the fact, but I wonder if... I wonder if this is why they made Digitamamon a chef in the anime, because you recruit him and he's a chef in Digimon world. I don't know. I wonder if it's a homage to that. And I always question how the hell he can cook. He's literally got no arms. He's just got legs, and he's also like kind of very. It's kind of a rude kind of a rudish kind of chef, honestly. I feel like he'd be a Gordon Ramsay. He'd be effing all the time, man, you know? How does he even cook? How? How does he even cook? With his feet? Well, he must do. I don't even... It's a literal egg. A walking egg. I don't know. Or maybe he does have hands, but they're just in the shell. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, jeez. It's, well, I was going to say it's sort of like Togepi, right? Togepi, in a way, is kind of just a walking egg, really. But Togepi does have little hands that pop out, right? And you can kind of see Togepi's face, as opposed to Digitamamon really is the literal egg, right? With a little crack, just enough so the eyes can pop out, which are just like voids anyway. And then he's just got like I don't know, dinosaur legs or something at the bottom, right? Like, you really don't know what's behind that shell. Not proper, like, right? Not properly. Who knows, man? Who knows? Right. Okay. So we're kind of good for now. I don't think if there's anything. I could grind for money, but that's kind of boring. I did, because I reset my cards and I kind of bought some more a little bit. Nothing crazy at the moment. If only Digimon curling passed time. Because I could do that, but it doesn't pass time, right? Sure, I'll have a couple of goes anyway, but it doesn't, as far as I know, it doesn't really pass time. It would be nice if it just passed time a bit, but it doesn't. The only way to really pass time is training, resting, sleeping, and battling. And technically doing Monochrome shop. But once he's, it's not like a permanent thing. Once you've recruited him, that's it. Right? I've still got my fish on me, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, I suppose I need to get some practice in, but I also need to just do it. And I still am not sure if I have to get a perfect 10 on this guy or Metal Mummymon. Because I will say that when I did it ages ago on my practice run, Metal Mummymon just happened to be there, and I just happened to get a perfect 10. So I don't know. For some reason, Metal Mummymon seemed kind of really easy to me. I don't know if it was meant to be easy on purpose, but I felt like Penguinmon gave me a harder time, right? In my opinion. Whereas, oh, am I just going to be just short? No way. Oh. Hey, you're pretty... Shut up. Hey, you're pretty good. Oh, I do have something fun to tell you guys today that happened. That I can't really tell if it was a dumb moment or not. And I want to defend myself here and say that it wasn't a dumb moment and it wasn't my fault. And I'll tell you guys in a minute. Man. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself over there, didn't I? Also, what is this guy doing? Like, is he really trying to get down there? Bro, you're not getting down there. We've basically blocked us. I've cock blocked us both there. Oh, that's a 1. I was so close to getting the 2. Hello, Footloose. Hello. I did see you there. Hope you're doing well as usual. Oh. Oh. Yeah, see, the thing is, the I don't know, call it the ice ring, I suppose. The ice ring changes each time you do this. It's kind of random. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what, I forgot what these are called. They're like putts or something. Discs. Wow, are they really discs? They're chunky discs things. Anyway, yeah, knock me in. Yeah, thank you, bud. Oh, that's still a 1. Get out of here. Um, yeah, it's different each time. You can obviously get the ones where they lock in place, which is good, right? Which is, yeah, stones, I suppose. They do kind of look like slabs of concrete, don't they? Wait, what? Wait, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. This was a terrible run. Honestly, me and Penguin are both doing bad. It's good if you have the grab ones, but it's bad if you make a mistake like me, where I essentially just kind of screwed myself over down there, kind of cockblocked everyone. So I mean, I should not be able to fail this, but the thing is, it's not even about winning; it's about getting 10 points. But I do have to win. But if you get 10 points anyway, you're going to win. Um, you can't lose, right? You just can't. And I dropped a bunch of frames. I don't know when, but I just noticed that I did. At some point I did, which is unfortunate. I don't know why I did. The internet's been kind of dropping out a little bit. Like every now and again. Like it will like drop out for like 2 minutes and then it will connect again. And then it'll drop out for another 2 minutes. My dad's also not been particularly happy with our provider because they're gonna be well, I think he's been having some issues, but also they're putting the prices up again. And my dad's like debating on what to do. You know, he's like thinking about like, do I change provider? But then if I do change provider, who do I change to? And we're with Sky, and we've been with, it's mostly the TV. Oh, that was terrible. It's mostly the TV. He's been with Sky for, well, we've been with Sky for years, and I think honestly, Dad has liked Sky for years. Right. I think just over the years, Sky has kind of just gone bad slash worse, right? Like it used to be alright, and now it kind of isn't particularly great. Um, and you know, to make matters worse, the prices are going up, and it's like with all this like, you know, money crunching and all that, right? Really, any sort of like satellite TV, internet, me on the computer right now streaming my PlayStation 5, my games, my console, all that is luxury stuff, right? You don't really need them. But we use a lot of the luxury stuff for our downtimes when we've been working hard, or when we've not been working hard. But you know, like a lot of people is like, well, hey, I've been working hard all day or whatever, and you just want to chill and relax. And some people, in my dad's case, his relaxing is watching TV, right? That's him chilling out and relaxing. In my case, it's playing video games. But I also play video games just because I want to have some fun as well, obviously. But like I'm probably not gonna play a stressful game if I want to chill. You know, I'm probably ain't gonna be doing that. Oh yeah, push me in there. Yeah, push me in. Yeah, no. So okay, let me tell you guys what happened today. So I mentioned to you, Footloose, how I was debating on picking up Dragon Quest Heroes 2. And I saw a copy on Amazon, and I was like, "Yo, all right, we'll pick one up. We'll try and pick one up from Amazon." I was initially a bit confused because there was like different copies, but I think like a lot of these copies weren't new, and although I don't mind buying pre-owned, I usually will try and buy it new, as long as it's not too expensive, or if I really want it and I can afford it, I might get it. But if it's kind of like I want it but I don't want to really pay big amount of money, then I'll consider like maybe getting it pre-owned or something, right? Um so anyway, I found a brand new copy and I looked at the price and I was initially thinking, I know it's a PS4 game, but we're in PS5 era now. I felt like it was kind of pricey, in my opinion. Um, and I kept thinking, is there something different about this version? It's like a special edition. Maybe that's why it's more expensive. I don't know. Anyway, so I looked at it initially because my dad made a mistake and he bought a DVD in a different language. And I was like, oh, that's bad. I don't know. I think he ended up keeping it in the end. So anyway, I looked out for that. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna see if it's in English. On the website, from all I could tell, it said it was in English. Look at the game's case, right? The writing is in English, and I don't mean Dragon Quest because it says Dragon Quest no matter what. But I mean like you look at the back of the case, and it's English writing. It's in English. So I'm like, English, English everywhere, English, English everywhere. Didn't see any like languages, other language, like, whatever. Didn't think nothing. I thought, okay, all right. Purchase. So I purchased it, and this was a few days ago. It just came in today. Guess what language it's not in? English. But can you guess what language it is in? I'm gonna let you guys have a little think. What language do you think it came in? It's not English, even though from what I could tell, the website was telling me that it was in English. The case was in English. Everything was in English. Nope, it was in French. And you know what matters worse, right? you know what makes it worse? Because I initially was like, no, I looked everywhere and I couldn't see any indication that it was in French, right? I couldn't see any oh, this was terrible. I couldn't see any indication at all that it was in French, at all. Like I said, the case was in English. The text was in English on the site, right? When I purchased it, everything was in English. It wasn't French. However, ooh la la edition. However, oh, that's bad. However, I went and checked the reviews, and guess what? They were all in French. So I'm sitting there being like, wait, so all of these reviews in French, so you're telling me you're not, fuck you. I don't really care anyway. So you're telling me all these reviews are in French, right? All these reviews are in French. The game says English, right? But these people, the French must have known it was in French, because otherwise, why would they all be French reviews? No, I don't think they're using Google Translate. Why would they? I'm on Amazon UK. It should be, everything's in English. Should be in English. So I don't know. Anyway, so unfortunately, I'm going to try and return it and hopefully get an English copy. Now, you might be thinking, well, is it really a big deal? You could probably set it to English. The problem is that there will always be French elements in that language that I can't change. And honestly, I would just rather have the case looking in English instead of French. That's just me personally. But yeah, sometimes, right, they'll have like the language you actually want. Anyway, so you can kind of, you know, but I mean, I don't know. They could have the English voices, or it might just be English text. And I would rather just not take that risk and just have everything in English. I don't want it coming up saying "Bonjour, s'il vous plaît," and all. Like, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not French. I can read a little bit of French, but I don't really want my game to be French. I'm sorry. So, unfortunately, I will not be playing Dragon Quest Heroes anytime soon. So, I gotta send that back. Sorry, bro. Shut up. So, I gotta send that back. I have bought a different copy. And, look, listen. Oh, you know, for all I know, Jessica might sound pretty great. French voice actor, I don't know. But I'll just look it up if I'm really that bothered about it. But yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I looked and everything looked like it was in English to me. So I was very confused. Are they telling me that the French version's more expensive? But why was it the French version? I don't understand. So hopefully I'll get my money back. Hopefully. Yeah, I found a different copy. And it seems to be brand new, but it's like significantly cheaper. And I'm thinking, why is it significantly cheaper? I'm like, bro, I swear there's going to be something wrong with this. But I've decided to buy it anyway because it was it was a big difference in price. And apparently it was selling like hotcakes. Like there was one copy left. I was like, but I swear I didn't even, bro. Yeah, the German. Even though that's Footloose, I wouldn't know. This version looks like it's in English as well, but it's probably going to be fucking Russian. I don't know. Like, does it come in Russian? I don't know. Like, I don't understand. Please. So we'll find out. We'll find out. I hope so. Honestly, if it comes in another language, I might just say fuck it because it's cheaper than the other version I had, and I'll just hopefully get my money back for the other one. Buying games aren't cheap, bro. I can't just fucking throw money. I can't just say, oh, hey, I made a mistake. I'm just gonna keep it and buy another. I ain't sod that. No, 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 no. The website said it was in English. It's clearly not in English. Give me my money back, bro. Do I look like a Frenchman to you? Don't answer that. So that happened. I'll have to wait to play Dragon Quest Heroes 2 just a bit longer, but it's fine. Oh. So yeah, that happened. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. So, anything interesting happened to you guys as of recently? Oh, this is gonna be a draw. No way. I'm gonna try this. Don't hit. I think it's gonna hit it in it. Yeah, it is. No, I lost. It doesn't matter. I need to win. I'm gonna try one more time. I don't think I'm failing miserably here. Yeah, sorry, bro. Don't call me bro. I ain't your bro. I ain't your bro. Boom. I'm starting to find Ghost of Tsushima a bit repetitive. In what way, Footloose? In what way? I suppose you do a lot of the same thing. Like you go to a fort. If you go into a fort and you do this and you do that. There are some other things you do, but you are essentially going around either stealth killing or samurai killing. Fucking I forgot what they're called now. Mongols, right? If not, you're riding around on your horse and you're exploring and stuff. God, I suck. Hmm. The thing is, Foos, I feel like you're describing a lot of video games in general. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I mean, I assume you're just doing the story, right? Just not as much. Eh. Maybe I just have higher tolerance. I don't know. I felt that game with FF7 Remake. Hmm. FF7 Remake does have its filler, though. I will give it. I will say that it does. Like there are some things with FF7 where clearly it didn't probably did not need to be there, right? Some unnecessary things and such. But I don't know. Maybe I was just enjoying the game so much in Ghost of Tsushima that I never saw it as being, uh, you know, repetitive. Even though when you think about it, it is. But again, I still feel like a lot of games are kind of like that anyway, to an extent. I mean, I know some games are worse than others. Some games are really repetitive, right? What? What was that? Are you trying to get me in the bad zone? I think he is. That was weird. What was that all about? Okay. Yo, trick shot. Let's go. Trick shot. Oh, am I just going to be off? I am. I need a bit more power. I'm doing some side stuff. Okay. Basically sticking to... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff is sort of side stuff and some of the stuff isn't, right? It's like technically you need to kind of recruit everyone before you can, um, you know. But I mean, I sort of get what you mean in a sense. You are essentially just, um, you talk to some people to start a quest, and then you may have to like go on your horse and follow them and stuff, and eventually it's going to lead to somewhere where you have to fight someone, take out some peeps. Um, but at least, I mean, I don't know. I mean, at least I would say that um, it gets better. I think at the start, at least earlier on, you don't have like all your skills and all this and that, and the story hasn't progressed as much. I don't know how far you've gotten, but I feel like the game does get better, right? Um, as you go further through, I definitely think it picks up, especially in terms of story. Second and third half, Christ, there's a lot that happens. Um, there's a lot that happens. Oh, you rescued the uncle. So you are in the second half then. You're on the second map, second part of the map. Okay. You're a bit further than I thought. I wasn't sure how far you've gone. So, okay. So you're on you've rescued the you've rescued him. So now you've essentially got to, what is it? Free Castle Canada, I think. Canada, whatever. Or was it Castle Tsushima? I forget. It might be Tsushima. I think it's your uncle's. Oh no! Don't do that. Oh my god, he's got like a huge lead on me, and I just realized. Not anymore. Not anymore. Still enjoying it more than God of War. Yeah, you didn't really like God of War, did you? Which fair enough, you know. Ayo. It's okay. You're okay to not enjoy things. The internet the internet won't agree, but fuck fuck the internet. Oh god. No. So Footloose, you probably didn't, but maybe you did. I don't know. Did you see the latest Street Fighter showcase? Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna try and knock that out. No, okay. So you don't know about the characters, the last remaining fuck, I fucked myself over. That have been revealed. I'm guessing then. You wouldn't know anything about any of the new characters. I don't know. I don't know if you follow Street Fighter at all. I don't know if you play Street Fighter. Again, I don't really play fighting games. When I check out video games, even if they're games I don't play, I very loosely follow them. Very loosely. Oh, I really fucked myself over. But yeah. Like, I'm aware of Street Fighter, even though I am bad at fighting games, so I tend to not play them, right? Like, I think I've only played Tekken 3 years ago, and I was bad at that. I think I played a demo of Tekken 2, not Tekken 2, Tekken 4 years ago. I've played one of the Soul Calibur games, and I think I've played like 2 Mortal Kombat games, and that's about it. I don't even know if I've even touched. I don't know if have I ever played Street Fighter at all? I don't know. I might have. I might have played one of the Street Fighters maybe years ago, but I don't remember. I don't remember. If I had played it, it would not have been like my copy. It would have been like a friend's, right? Something like that. I don't know. No idea. No idea. Don't try to fear, not most fighting style. Fair enough. Okay, you probably won't care. You probably won't care too much about this. Then you're probably mostly be in the same boat as me. No, it's just I was just gonna say they did a state of play last night, and I wasn't really too like the state of play wasn't for me, and I didn't think it was going to be. I sort of was like checking people's reactions, and I was like, I don't personally care about like the VR2 and all that. Personally, I don't care. So that means nothing to me. They did show Resident Evil 4. So for those who like Resident Evil 4, I know you like Resident Evil Footloose. They shoe a bunch of that. It seems like there was a lot of positive not reviews. What's the word? Can't think of the word. People seem to like it. People seem to like the trailer. I guess that's how I'll say it. I know what I was trying to say, but I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't find the words. Oh, you saw the latest Resident Evil 4 trailer? Okay. Yeah. A lot of people seem to be pretty happy because they weren't sure if they were going to keep a lot of the. Because I've heard that Resident Evil 4 is actually there's a lot of goofiness in it, and a lot of people weren't sure whether they were going to keep the goofiness in it. I hear people call it like Resident Evil is super camp. Is what I hear. Resident Evil 4 is super camp, but it seems they are keeping a lot of the goofiness in it, so a lot of people are happy about that. Yeah, no, they just revealed some some characters, the final roster for Street Fighter 6. They show off Zangief, and a lot of people seem to be happy with him. They released a new character who apparently got announced but didn't know about it. And then Cammy kind of broke the internet. That's all I want to say, really. Put it this way, Footloose. If you know me, right, and I think you do, let's just say all of a sudden I want to buy Street Fighter 6. because there's only one word to describe that trailer, and it's Cammy. And now suddenly I want to buy Street Fighter 6. I'm probably not going to, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's like, oh, Chun Li in Street Fighter 6 looking kind of nice. Jury in Street Fighter 6 looking kind of nice. Cammy, hold my beer. Suddenly Chun Li and Jury are a distant memory. So, Capcom pretty much was like, yo, so we're horny for Cammy, and now so are you, Internet. You're welcome. That's the best way to describe that showcase. It's not even subtle. They knew exactly what they were doing. And people were joking about it, but they were like, what's this? Suddenly the sales have gone up for Street Fighter 6. Oh, shit. I'm just saying. I saw a lot of people on social media just being like, Cammy, 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 Cammy. So, yeah, she kind of, I wouldn't say she quite broke the internet, but a lot of people were talking about her, that's for sure. Everyone was going bonkers for her. She's got like a new design and stuff. And I just love someone's reaction. They went over the trailer again, and they were like, it's like, I wasn't even paying attention to what she was doing the first time. I wasn't even paying attention to the fighting she was doing the first time I looked at this. God damn. I mean, yeah, Street Fighter 6, right? See, this is the thing with fighting games, right? I see a lot of fighting games and I see people play them well, and I'm like, this looks cool. People playing these games make it look cool. I'm just so bad at fighting games, and I usually have a hard time getting into them. I've tried, but I just have difficulty. And I've always said this. I feel like if maybe I had friends to play with, I could just goof around for fun, and I probably find enjoyment there. But as someone playing on my own against the CPU, or maybe going online, which I don't like going online, I'm not gonna have a particularly good time. But when I look at other people and they're enjoying the game and they're playing it, these games look really cool, and Street Fighter 6 looks really cool. It looks very stylish, very flashy, right? All these, like, a lot of people seem to really like these new designs I've got for these characters. I mean, I heard that Cammy's classic design is in the game, but I guess this new design is like her default. Also, Cammy representing England. She's literally fighting in London. I mean, listen, this is how I don't know nothing about Street Fighter 6. Apparently she's either working for like MI6. That's why she's got like a jacket on, and it's got like the British flag on the back. And I was like, Cammy's British? Because I don't know. I don't follow Street Fighter 6. I didn't know she was British. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's like a description for it, and it's like, yeah, so she works for some sort of British like spy thing, apparently. That's why she's fighting in London, because they have a London stage in Street Fighter 6 that they've shown us. Also, there's a guy in the background who's like just like wearing sort of like a suit, and he's like rooting for Cammy as she's fighting. And there's this moment, and I mean, this is the main moment that kind of got everyone talking, being like, wow, Capricorn, Capcom is horny for Cammy. Yeah, there's this moment where like there's a guy's like rooting in the background, cheering, and then he stops and he just kind of stands there staring at her. And then he just fist pumps into the air. It's great. It's perfect. It was perfect timing. I was like, oh my god. But like, she looks cool. Zangief looks cool. The new character looks cool. The game looks cool. Right? And every time I see a game like this, I'm like, man, I want to give it a go. But I've got no one to play with, and I know what I'm like. I'm gonna regret buying this game because I'm not gonna have a fun time. I mean, I might have a little bit of a fun time, but I know what I'm like. I'll faff about with it for a little bit, and then I just won't go back to it. That's just my history of fighting games. I have such a hard time getting into them. I try, you know what I mean? Like, I just faff about for a little bit, and then that's it. I move on, right? Unless it's like maybe Dragon Ball Z, which is a real shame. But it does look good. I'll give the game that. It definitely has a lot of flair and style and such, right? So, yeah, that's all I want to say. Yeah, they just, yeah, Capcom is horny. That's basically what they admitted. So, so that's fun. Yeah. Other than that, Resident Evil 4 trailer that looked alright. Again, I think Resident Evil 4 fans are happy. And then they shoot Suicide Squad, and we actually got to see gameplay because we haven't really seen gameplay yet. And I wasn't really too interested before, and I'm still not interested. Unfortunately, they did confirm that this game is part of the Arkhamverse, so I think that confirms that this is supposed to be sometime after Arkham Knight. Which I can't deny kind of sucks because I'm not interested in this game. Like, I really enjoy the Arkham games, but this game just seems. Someone I think put it quite right. They said like seems very cookie cutter. It feels just like another generic sort of arena, like sort of Apex Legends Fortnite type of shooter game. But and I was like, but I guess it's like one player, but you can probably have other people control the other characters. But I also heard that apparently I think, but this is what I heard, that you have to be online to play the game. So that makes me seem like even more that it really is just kind of like a multiplayer type of game. I don't know. I can assume you can play it single player, but you do need online to play it. Which again makes me really think, oh, so it really is just kind of a Fortnite type of game, I guess. That's what it looks like. And I'm just not interested, bro. You know? It really is. They're just kind of running around, jumping around the map, shooting. And I'm like, wow, this just feels just so uninteresting. The reason why I liked the Batman Arkham games, right? The reason why I like the Arkham games, right, isn't because you were running around shooting. It's because you were gliding from above, swooping in, smacking enemies, punching and kicking them, and dashing all over the place, doing various counters and such. Investigating, using gadgets to do various different things. You know what I mean? Using your grapple hook, and climbing different areas and such. In this game, you're not doing any of that because obviously you're not playing as Batman. But then it just becomes, hey, here's four characters running around the map shooting, and it's like, not like anyone's done that before. You know, it feels like it just doesn't really have much of an identity. The only thing that like different that they show, I suppose, well, was that we got our first look at Wonder Woman, and that's about it. Um, and it's just like I'm not feeling it. Just like I'm not feeling that Crash Arena game, man. Just and the problem is, right? I almost feel like are some of these games really trying to cater to a certain audience because it really feels like Fortnite slash I guess like was it like PUBG and such. I feel like they've established a market and Fortnite just took off and did stupidly well. And I feel sometimes I really feel like some devs are almost trying to like jump in, right, into that sort of category and be like, yo, can I get some of this Fortnite success? That's what it feels like. I mean, even Square Enix released a mobile game that was just Fortnite Final Fantasy. That's what it was. Sorry, Final Fantasy 7 Fortnite. That's what it was. I have no idea if it did well, but that's what it is. You know? it sucks. It sucks. I mean, look, if you like Fortnite, you might not give a shit. You might be like, oh yeah, more not Fortnite, but more Fortnite. But for someone like me, who has zero interest in that type of game, when you kind of see that sort of style of gameplay again and again with more games, I'm just like, you lost me, bro. You've lost me. I am like, I just nah, you lost me. In my personal opinion, doesn't cater to me. You lost me. That's it. You know. Um, and it's a shame. You know. Again, really enjoy the Arkham series. I'm gonna go back to Arkham Knight. Um, but Suicide Squad, man, nah, I can't see myself playing that. I can't see myself playing that. I'd more than likely play Final Fantasy 16 in the risk that I always have such a love-hate relationship with Final Fantasy games. I'd more likely play that, right? That's more my element. So yeah, so really the state of play for me was kind of a eh. It was a meh. I mean, Cammy was a nice surprise, but I don't play Street Fighter 6, so meh. you know. Oh, so oh well. I just have to wait for the games I am interested in. That's it, really. In the meantime, there's plenty of games I haven't played, so you know, there's that. Oh, you need. Of course, you. As soon as I go in here, you need a toilet. Well, all right. Like Dragon Quest Heroes 2, and I would be playing that at some point if it wasn't the right bloody language. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I can tell you if that was an oof on my end, if it was an oof on Amazon's end. I'm gonna blame Amazon, honestly. That son of a bitch was English on the website. Even though I can't explain the reviews that are clearly in French. I'm starting to think I was on the French website. But I assume that I don't even know if there is is it, well, you might be able to put it in French language, I suppose. Well, you can obviously buy other language stuff, so. But usually, it says English, like English stuff. Like at least, like I think when I bought my dad the DVD, I actually realized that it did say it was German on it. Me and my dad both didn't realize it at the time when we looked at it, but on the website it said like you could tell it wasn't in English, whereas what I was looking at was in English. So, not my fault. Not my fault, god damn it. Oh dear. Well, like I say, hopefully I'm gonna try and see if I can send it back tomorrow. And then I'll just wait and pray that this copy I am getting is in English. Pray, 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 pray. I still need to look for Legend of Legaia, but it's like good luck me finding that. And the thing is, I don't think Legend of Legaia has ever been re-released. Like, I don't think it's on like the PlayStation Store, like on the PS3 or something like that. Although, isn't that shut down? Isn't that shut down now? It might be. Is it shut down on PS3? I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. I mean, I still got Legend of Legaia 2, but I feel like Legend of Legaia 2 isn't as like rare or as popular. The first game I think is better. The second game is fine. I like it. But the first game I think is better. But it's definitely one of those rare hidden gems, and if you find it, they're probably going to be charging like £100+ or whatever, like oof, right? That's all I can really say. It's just oof. Anyway, I at this point I just need to waste time. There's not really much I can do, so I'm just resting the waste time. Yeah. Also, hello VGS. Yes, Legend of Legaia. I wish I still had my copy. Because, Christ, you know? Oh, well. Yeah, I'll probably, in the end, I'll probably just have to, like, cover Legend of Legaia too. I feel like I might, I'd probably have to just get, like, maybe lucky on eBay or extremely lucky, like, if I went to a car boot sale, but I haven't been to a car boot sale in years, bro. Plus, I don't really leave the house much. But, yeah, I can't see. I wish they would re-release it because I don't think it's been re-released. Like even I'd even get it digitally if they did. You know, of course I'd prefer the physical copy, but I just want to have it. Yay, we got Gabumon. That's what I want. Not that it really matters, but right. Okay. So I just need to remind myself of. Okay, so what we're trying to get, if we can, we're going to try and get Ogamon today. We haven't got him, so we just need 1,000 HP, 100 offense, 25 to 35 weight. We need to make at least 5 care mistakes or more. So we just need to prioritize offense. And yeah, if we don't get him, it'll be fine as long as it's a Digivolution we don't have. That would just make it, you know, that's fine. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, VGS. Did you did you see my random comment I dropped into your stream last night? I kind of half-assed it because I was actually going to bed, and I was just like, I want to talk about this. I was just I just randomly dropped the comment in your stream and then I left. Oh man, I was actually just talking about it to Footloose actually, not that long ago. Right. Boop. So this is what we... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I probably saw it 20 minutes after you made it. Yeah. uh. Yeah, so that happened. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see, I'm the type of guy to say I'm a Cammy main and I don't play Street Fighter. Suddenly I'm a Cammy main, right? I don't play Street Fighter. He's like, trust me. Trust me, bro. What do you mean? Trust me. You know what? I might not actually get him here. I might not. We'll see. I'm gonna give you Warcry. And I'm gonna give you. You got Fired Out. I'll give you Dynamite or Kick. Dynamite or Kick. So that's kind of it, really, isn't it? Well. Yeah. If you responded, I didn't see it, so I probably I went. I literally just kind of plopped in for a second, and I was out. So I was literally going to bed. So Dynamite Dog Kick. It's my favorite. Well, actually, I don't know. Megaton Clash Attack is probably my favorite. Megaton Clash Attack. Shoutouts to anyone who gets that reference. Yeah, great reason to get Street Fighter 6. Not going to be great on my PC though. Oh, you're gonna get it on PC? Is it coming out on PC? I don't know. If I was gonna get it, I'd probably get it for PS5, right? I know it's being released on PS4 as well, but yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, thanks Capcom. Now the whole world knows that you're horny. And I guess now the whole world knows that we're horny as well. Well, look, listen, I'm sure there's someone out there who doesn't care, and that's fine. But the devs, they know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing. And also, can I just say shout outs to women, right? Who still look damn fine with clothes on. People act like women have to be naked to be sexy. Hell no. Hell no. You don't even have to wear anything skimpy, right? A girl can look damn fine in clothing. Damn fine. So shout outs to, you know what I mean? Like, shout outs, right? Because Cammy, well, even Chun Li, is an example of a girl that looks amazing, even like they're showing no skin, if any skin at all, right? Like yeah, like you like. There's more to it than that, right? There's more to it than that. Way more to it than that. I think I'll just rest, I guess. They've been horny since the 90s. you know, fair. I mean, I already know the designs of like a lot of the characters and how they are and such, but well, they just wanted to remind you. Then, how about that? They just wanted to remind you all, and they probably also felt like fans wouldn't let them live it down. I suppose I don't know, but. Also, you have to understand, I don't follow Street Fighter, so, you know. I'd be like, oh, okay. Alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. So I just gotta make mistakes. I guess I just battle. Is there anything I can really do here? I don't think there is there? Not really. No. Alright. I'm confused. Did something special happen with Cammy? I thought she was announced like last year or something already. Oh, you legit don't. You don't actually know. I guess you haven't seen the latest trailer. It was yesterday, right? So she, I heard from Maximilian that she was leaked quite a while back, and it was her classic like uniform. However, I guess it wasn't like officially out by Capcom, and this was the first trailer where they officially announced her. And she has a new design slash like outfit type of thing. She's not in her usual attire. And a lot of people are kind of rioting over it because a lot of people like the look of her new. I mean, even I, like, just as somebody who doesn't play, I was like, she looks cool, man. I mean, yeah, she's essentially just kind of wearing yoga pants with like a jacket with like the British flag on, but I don't know, man. She had some style and flair and badassery going on there, and also ha ha booty, but like yeah. So a lot of people were saying like Capcom went really hard with Cammy and you know hungry boys, and girls. I'm not judging. There was some hungry people. There's some thirsty bait, man. There's some thirsty bait. There's also, if you see, especially if you go on social media, it was like everywhere last night. There's one specific part of the game. She's beating up the opponent. And I don't know if it's a taunt or an idle animation. And she might do this in the other games. I have no idea. But put it this way, she goes and does like a Tifa Lockhart stretch where she puts her hands back, but then she spreads her legs apart and literally sticks her ass out as she stretches forward. And everyone was just kind of rioting and being like, Capcom know what they're doing with Cammy. They specifically shoe that on purpose. They know what they are doing. So they weren't being subtle. Seriously, VGS, watch the trailer. Watch the trailer. And, you could say that there was quite a few ass shots anyway going on. Like, but I will say one thing that's cool. Apparently, one thing that's cool is apparently one of her new like finisher moves is a move that's straight out of Street Fighter the animated movie. I've never seen the animated movie. But a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, it's the move from the Street Fighter anime." Like she literally like breaks the person's knees. So everyone's been freaking out about that as well because I guess it's the first time it's ever been used in video game. So yeah, there's a reference to Street Fighter the like the animation movie thing, where like Cammy like breaks someone's knees or something, and they put that in the game. So a lot of people are like, oh, but yeah, like there's a lot of booty shots, and I mean a lot of people are like, we're talking about a girl who's in yoga pants right now and her ass is covered up, but we all know that her in that leotard, them cheeks are gonna be out, right? But again, I don't think we haven't seen Cammy in her classic costume in game proper model. We've only seen like leaks of some like illustrations or something like that. From what I heard, I don't know, I don't follow it, but yeah, man. I mean, I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of her, but then at the same time, I probably would let her beat me up. I'd let Tifa beat me up as well. I won't simp, but I'll let them beat me up. Oh Jesus. Anyway. Oh, that thing, yeah. So that wall. Don't be stealing Tifa's. I mean, it's not Tifa's stretch, but I was just trying to find a way to explain her stretch, and I was like, Tifa's the only one I've got reference to in my head. So, but yeah. Cameo Tifa? No, Tifa, of course. Because but the thing is that I'm more familiar with Tifa and the game, the series that she came along. Also, I like Tifa for many reasons. Yes. So, you know, like the thing is, I don't have any ties to Cammy. I'm just a typical guy who's like, I see booty and I smile. Like that, I can admit that I am a simple man. You know, I see booty, I smile. I see big booty and I really smile. That's it. That's you know. I'm just messing. I'm just I'm just being a guy. I'm just being a stereotypical, you know. Well, I say stereotypical. It's not like every guy likes booty. I know, like my cousin. I think I remember saying before, my cousin doesn't care for booty, so you know. But that's all, right? But no, I mean, I like Tifa because she's a badass, but she's also a very caring and kind person. If anything, it's a bonus that she's kind of drop dead gorgeous, right? But at least for me, because beauty is subjective, right? Tifa is like kind of my type, I suppose, in a way. But like, yeah, like she's just a cool girl. And Cammy seems cool. I just don't know much about her because I don't play the games. So I have no ties. You know what I mean? I have no ties. Like, I always thought Chun-Li looks cool, but I didn't really play the game, so I didn't have any ties towards the game. So I don't know what they're like. Like, I don't know what Chun-Li's like. I don't know what she does in her downtime when she's not fighting. I don't know what Ryu's doing when he's not fighting or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like maybe if I grew up playing Street Fighter or something, I'd probably be more into the characters, but I didn't. So I don't really have that tie. You know what I mean? At least with FF7, I sort of grew up with FF7, but I didn't really play it. You know, I was aware of the characters and such. You know. Also, I played Crisis Core, and I know you don't see much of Tifa or Cloud in that, but you know, you know, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of wasting time. Unfortunately, there's not really much I can really do here. So, Sadly, it is what it is. She breaks their knees or their neck. I think it's no. I think it's the knees. I think it looks like that's what it looks like it to me. I don't know if you've seen the movie. I haven't, but like it's apparently it's a reference to that. She grabs their shoulders. She sort of like jumps up like she's doing like a handstand, twirls around behind them, and then like it looks like she like digs her feet into like the back of their legs, like it's like he's hitting into their knees. And they're like, oh, whoever gets hit by that, they ain't walking ever again. She's breaking kneecaps. But apparently it's a reference to the movie. She does it on someone in the movie, and they brought it into the game. Anyway, go see it. If you get the chance, go check it out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, but yeah. Zangief though, Zangief for bringing the beef. He's a beefy boy. Since someone's naked in the movie. Yeah. We'll see the classic outfit as DLC. Yeah, maybe, or just alternates. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that kind of is what it is these days, where costumes are locked behind stuff like that. I'm not really a fan of like DLC costumes. Not really. If it's just for costumes, nah, man. Nah, man. It's one thing maybe for you unlock a brand new character, but you also get skins and costumes for other characters. That's one thing. But if it's just literal skins, nah. Don't make me pay extra for that. No thanks. Yeah, so I hope to get Ogamon, but I also have to see. The thing is, I also have to make care mistakes. I gotta remember that at least 5. Is the goal. I'm being the man. I'm being a stereotypical heterosexual man. Yes. Yeah. I'm a very sad 30-year-old. I'm sorry. They went from censoring her into her. They went from censoring her in intro in Street Fighter 5 to doing everything you just described in Street Fighter 6. Capcom finally stopped being prudes. Well, I mean, I remember when some people were mentioning Chun-Li in Street Fighter 6 and such, like talking about her booty. But I mean, she always have booty. Well, technically, to Cammy. I don't know. I don't follow these games. I see things, and that's all. I see things, and I hear people talk about things, and I'm going by what people say. I don't really know myself, but I've said this before. Like people act like sex appeal has to be a thing in video games. It's like, no, it doesn't. Why do girls have to look a certain way if they're in a video game? Why can't the girls just look cool and badass? They don't have to be showing skin. Although you do get to see some, you do get to see some abs from Cammy. I guess that's something, right? But like, you know, I don't know, but I know I kind of meme on I do kind of meme on Dead or Alive because I literally just say, I literally kind of take the P and I'm like, is that really a fighting game? Isn't it just a game for jiggle physics and such? And I'm not even just talking about boobs. I'm talking about just all sorts of jiggle, man. I'm talking about all sorts of jiggles. The belly fat. But I kind of meme. I kind of meme on them. I'm like, look at all these attractive girls. Do people actually play this game to actually, play this game, or do they just, for different reasons? And then they release a game like the volleyball stuff, and it's like they also know what they're doing because there's they know that they've made attractive video game characters, and men and women are like, yo, I'm into this, right? They know what they're doing as well. But I know there are people who play the game, legit just plays the game and likes playing the game, and that's fine, right? I meme and I joke about it, but you know. But it is still a fighting game, right? It still is. Like, a lot of people might meme about Bayonetta and her whole sex appeal thing, and it's like, yeah, that's her character. But when you really dig deep into it, what's she doing most of the time? She's shooting, kicking, punching, summoning demons, right? Doing crazy ass shit, right? Throwing buildings, time travel, slowing down time, doing crazy dances and moves. Like, there's way, this crazy spectacle of like giant creatures and buildings being destroyed and all sorts of just, insane things that are happening, right? And then you have Jean on a motorcycle just grinding the wheel in enemies' faces and nearly grinding Enzo's balls off. Like, there's way more to Bayonetta and the video game than, hey, look at me, sex appeal, right? There's way more to it than that, right? But a lot of people, they just look at a character and they think they're just sort of one note and there's nothing to it. A lot of people talk that about Tifa, you know? Like, especially when Remake first came out, they were like, oh, look, it's a big boobed generic character who doesn't do anything. And it's like, tell me you haven't played Final Fantasy VII without telling me that you haven't played Final Fantasy VII. I'm sorry, but no, girls don't exist to just be sex appeal. If they even need to be sex appeal, maybe they don't want to be sexy, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that fucking every girl has to be ridiculed or whatever, right? And be like, oh, look at it. Oh. And plus, people act like big boobs is like a sin. Like, it's like, oh, it's not like it's natural for women to have boobs, for crying out loud. We're living in fucking 2023, bro. Of course women have boobs. Is that a crime now? Like, Christ. Next thing you know, people are going to say it's a crime for men to have a penis. Jesus. You can't have a penis. Like, Christ. I'm sorry, we're all human and we're built a certain way. I don't know. I don't get the internet sometimes, man. It really feels like some people just complain for the sake of complaining. They're just finding an excuse to complain. You know? Let's just complain about complain. Yes. I have enough intelligence to understand that absolutely, when it comes to certain media, and I'm not even just talking women, even men, right? Making characters look somewhat attractive, trying to appeal to a certain audience, is a marketing strategy. It is, right? You'll have Cammy fans, for example, who will come back, and there'll be a lot of people being like, I love Cammy even more now. For her design, for her moves, for that stretch. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, I want this game, whatever. But they're also going to look at all these other characters and being like, damn, this game looks good. Damn, this game looks clean. Damn, I want to play this game. But yes, right? It is a marketing tactic to do that. It absolutely is, right? Because the industries, like these devs know that what's going to get people more interested. They need to make these characters look kind of, they either need to make them look cool or appealing or relatable or stereotypically attractive to appeal an audience in some sort of way, because they need to get people's eyes on the game. So I know why it's done, right? Like, either way, you gotta make these characters appealing, right? But it's when you just make them look a certain way and they have nothing to them. It's where I feel like that becomes a problem. But when characters have more to it than them, You know, they have actual proper personalities. It's like, okay, we've got an actual proper character here, as opposed to just, hey, just stand there and look pretty. Thank you. Move around a little bit. Thank you. You did your job. All right. Moving on. You know. And it's like, but you could just look up pictures of pretty women if you want. I don't know. I feel like I've had that conversation before. So, you know. Are you there to play a game or not, you know? And what do you consider when you're playing said game? I feel like I'm messing up here, though. Go and make the Digimon real quick. I feel like I'm messing up a little bit here. I need to pay attention a bit more, I think. What age am I at, by the way? Right, okay. Okay. Yes, your territory. I'll beat you up. Dead or alive, kills though. Damn it, Footloose, you're part of the problem. But Tina, though. Yes. Thank you for telling me that you are indeed a heterosexual man. Yes. I'll take your recovery, sure. Am I going to get primary mastered? I don't think so. I don't think so. If I'm being honest, BGS, I've debated about it, right? I mean, obviously, I played Super Metro for the first time, and I liked it. I played Metroid Dread. I really liked it. I was talking about this in a stream before. The issue with myself is that I'm never comfortable playing first person games, whether they're a shooter or not. I don't really. I've never been a fan of like jumping around in first person. If I'm gonna. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I think I screwed up. No. No. Ah, crap. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm not very good with first person games. They're very disorientating to me and I find them very uncomfortable. And unfortunately, that is what you're doing most of the time with Metroid Prime. Is like, I get it, that's the type of game it is. And that's kind of what turns me off from it. I can't see myself. I think I said this before, but I feel like the only way I'm going to play it is if they release a demo that I can try, or like someone else would have to, like, maybe if like a friend had it and I like borrowed their copy or something, or I played it around their house, right? But I can't see myself like, okay, maybe later down the line, if it's like 10 quid or something, I might just pick it up because it's cheap. But I have no plans to play it anytime soon. Because again, I have a very hard time with first person games in general. Like I say, they're very uncomfortable for me. I always have difficulty with them. They're very disorientating. I don't have fun. Also, unfortunately, one of the setbacks, in my opinion, for Metroid games, I know I guess this is just what Metroid games are, is that apparently you can get easily lost in Metroid Prime. And that's one of the problems I kind of had with Super Metroid and with Metroid Dread, was that when I got lost, it sucked. And I just wanted to go the right way, but I didn't know what to do. And I would argue that Metroid Dread is a bit better with that. Super Metroid is kind of rough, especially when Super Metroid is your first Metroid game. It can be rough. It's so easy to get lost in that game. If you can get past it, I would say that there is a good game to be had there, if you can get past it. But the fact that, like, someone was saying to me in the comments of someone's video that don't be afraid to use a guide for this game for getting lost. And in my personal opinion, if someone's telling me that I should use a map because I'm gonna get lost in this video game, to me, in my personal opinion, some would say it's a feature or whatever, it's a gimmick. That's just what Metroid game is. I don't think it's a feature. I just think like the game isn't designed well enough, in my opinion. I don't like that. I don't like that appeal. But if that's just what Metroid games are, and like you're like, yeah, it's kind of expected to get lost, then fair enough. But for me, that's a turn off. That's a turn off. Like I said, that's part of the things I don't like about Metroid is getting lost, and I feel like it's not my fault. If it's my fault for getting lost, then fair enough. But when the way forward is not obvious, then I feel like it's not my fault, and I'm like, well, this. It feels like it's just the game's just punishing me now, you know. Yeah. So, long story short, no, I won't be picking up Metroid Prime. At least not anytime soon. Sadly. Sadly. I think I'm just gonna stick to the 2D games for now. So sorry for that long-winded answer. I apologize. Let's see. That may be kind of tricky. It's a the crime thing you're talking about. I mean, yeah. Well, I read a very awkward story the other day about some celebrity, and I sort of questioned some things about that, and I was like, yeah, that's just. It was like, I can only assume, right, that this probably is a normal thing, which isn't good. I won't go into it too much. I won't mention the celebrity, but let's just say it's one of those situations where like, you might even know about this, VGS. I don't know. Like, I'm sure that there's been issues where like you have like cosplayers, and whether they're showing skin or not, or whoever they're cosplaying, there's probably going to be one jerk, right, who's like really pushy and wants to take pictures or wants the girl or whatever to do certain inappropriate poses. They're being very gross and pervy and inappropriate, and it's like, no, these cosplayers aren't here for your view, like for your pervy pleasures, you know, like some creeps where it's just like, what are you doing? This is super inappropriate, and no, you should be ashamed of yourself type of shit. It was sort of a situation like that where like some celebrity was she was doing a signing, I believe, and there was some guy who, again, and this is where I question it, because I don't know how it works, but I know like in America, right, the legal age of consent, shall we say, is 18, right? If you're under 18, right, you are technically, you are still a minor, a child, and for a lot of countries that is like that. Technically in this country, when you're 16, you're kind of legal. I know a lot of people are like, don't like that. I don't make the law. I'm not the law. I'm just saying that's what it's like over here. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, so this guy comes up to this celebrity, and then he got some photos, wanted to sign. Okay, all right. Fine, everyone's been doing it. The problem was, right, was that apparently these were very inappropriate photos. And when they said this, I was like, did they mean like, was this like some sort of Photoshop thing? And I was like, oh no, someone got like some sort of Photoshop celebrity fake picture or some shit or something. That's what I initially thought was going on. But no, apparently this celebrity, back when she was younger, she might have did some like potentially nude modeling stuff. The problem is she claimed she was like either only 16 or 17, and I was like, Wait, I'm like, but so she's underage. How did she get away with that? And apparently it was official. Like she said she did this for an actual like magazine, and I was like, can you be doing nude stuff at the age of 16 in America? Sure, wouldn't that be illegal? No, because you're you still classed as a minor. So at first I was like, what the fuck? I was questioning that first, but anyway. So this guy was like, please sign these very like she's a lot older now, right? I think she might be like in her 30s, but anyway, so she did this back in the day, apparently, right? She did this back in the day, and this guy was sort of like, please sign these photos, and apparently they were kind of very inappropriate of her old days of modeling. Anyway, so she was like, no, I'm not gonna sign them because she felt uncomfortable, even though they were obviously her. But again, this was you don't come up to someone and be like, I've got this naked photo of you when you were modeling, please sign it in front of all these people. Like, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. But anyway, so this guy was being very pushy. She was like, I'm not going to sign it. This is inappropriate. The guy was like, please sign these inappropriate photos. And she had a go at him, and she's like, no, don't do this. Blah, 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 blah. And it was just, I can only assume security probably came in and courted him away or something. But, like, that's not okay, right? Like, that shit is not okay, right? That's just not okay. Like, why treat people like that? Like, no. It's like, come on, dude. And like, if she says no, just accept it and move on. Why are you being a dick? Why are you being a dick and being like, sign it. Yeah. Like, no. You're just being a creep. You're just being an absolute creep. That's not okay. Like, no wonder there are women that are like afraid of men, and like, you know what I mean? And especially all the shit that's been going on in the UK as of late, with like women being assaulted and being killed and taken by men, and even like police officers are being caught out for like sexual harassment, and it's like, you can't even trust the police. Like, it's not okay. None of this shit is okay. I won't go any further because I know it's a bit of a tough subject, but I just wanted to get my quick thoughts on that to say, yeah, like, that's not okay. Like, treat women better, treat people better. I know there are men that get sexual harassed as well. Like, treat people better. Just be better. Don't do it. Don't be that person. That's it. Like come on. Don't be that person. Anyway, Helena and her French accent. Oh yeah, you do like a bit of Helena. To be fair, I think I said to you before, I said if it wasn't Tina, it'd probably be Helena. But that's because I'm kind of weak to blondes. I am, although I can be attracted to pretty much any girl with any color hair. I feel like I usually kind of go for blondes first. Maybe it's a trait from my dad because my mum was a blonde. I don't know. But yeah, if it wasn't Tina, it'd probably be Helena. But yeah. But anyway, treat women better. So like, that's what I'm saying. All right. These characters aren't real. It's fine. Time and a place and all that. Be respectful. All right. And if someone says, I am being respectful, I'm looking respectfully, and it's like, Christ. All right. Right. Hopefully I've actually made enough mistakes here. We should have enough time. He should digivolve. I think so. I'm going to feed him soon, but I'm just going to try and make a mistake here. Helena is that... Okay. BGS is also a fan for Helena. Yes. Now, there are a lot of pretty girls in Dead or Alive, yeah. There is clearly there is clearly an appeal, right? Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. This might actually class as a care mistake, but that's fine. I hope I still get Ogamon. If I don't, it's fine. But I would rather it be Ogamon. I think I might have screwed myself over a little bit here, but we'll see. Please say I haven't screwed myself over. Right, so here's at age 4. So I think... Will he Digivolve? Yeah. Is it too soon? I need to get his weight up, right? I think. Am I right? Yeah, I do need to get his weight up. I was just trying to make a bunch of mistakes. Please tell me that I'm going to get Ogamon. I think battling might have screwed myself over. I don't know. Here you go. I'm going to make you super full. Oh, nothing yet. Nothing yet. It should be at least 5 care mistakes. Go to another country where she isn't legal. The photos. Just to take photos. Damn, you're right. I didn't think of that. BGS, you're right. I mean, yeah, that could have been the case, right? Literally, just go to a different country where it's okay, and then yeah, bro, I didn't even consider that. You're right. I don't actually know if that's what happened, but you never know. Yeah, I mean, I never, yeah, I never. Wow, yeah, I never even considered that, but you're right. I suppose that's one way around it, right? Damn. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to waste time here. We'll fill up our Digimon with food before we even fill ourselves up. That's okay. Just making sure my goodness, I filled up with food before I go eat. Okay. How is the Emblem of Fire? Since I don't play that series because I suck at tactical games. They're not my style of RPGs, sadly. That I'm really into. But I know the franchise is super popular. I know it is. I absolutely know it is. An anime tactical game, essentially. Please Digivolve into Ogamon. Please. I just want to make sure. Is there anything else I missed? No, just 5+. Yeah, I mean, I can go above. So, bro, imagine I get Numemon again. Oh god. Oh, now he's hungry. I don't. Well, I mean, I've already started battling, so I guess I might as well just carry on for now. Oh, okay. Suppose that's kind of neat. Get your references in there. I mean, I beat Breath of the Wild, and you know, whenever there's references to other games in that game, because there's a fair few references I popped off. I was like, oh, reference to this, reference to that. You know, one of my favorites in Breath of the Wild is when Urbosa just straight up says that, you know, that hey, Ganon used to be a Garuda, and I'm like, oh shit. she straight up referenced Ocarina of Time. So this is canon to the Breath of the Wild history, right? Obviously, that means that Breath of the Wild is like many years in many years ahead of Ocarina of Time. It's in the future, of course, right? Many years. But that says to me that history of like Ganon and like things like him being a Gerudo back in the day was kept in history for all that time. All that time. You know. That's fun. I can appreciate stuff like that. You know. Yeah, I just, again, I always say this about a lot of games I play, but I either just can't get into certain games or I just suck at them, slash suck at them, so I just don't. I just tend to stay away from those type of games, but, oh yeah, I know there's a, we memed about the Fire Emblems in Smash Brothers, but we can't deny that there's a big audience for Fire Emblems, so, you know, I'm not gonna hold any, you know, I'm not gonna hold it against anyone, just not for me, you know, because I don't like video games. In case you didn't know, guys, I'm very boring. I don't like video games. Alright, you're still hungry. See, he should be digivolving soon, but I'm slightly concerned. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. I said that before and we were okay, so maybe I just gotta be a bit more hopeful. Honestly, my stats have gone up too much. I think if I'm gonna get anyone, it's not gonna be Ogamon now. Sadly, I guess I should have just rested for like a bazillion hours. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, that's on you, man. That's on you. But yeah, sure. I don't know anything about this character, but it's cool to play in Smash. Come on. Let's see. Let's see if we can push things, eh? Or not. I feel like I've made 5k mistakes now, so I think I'm okay to just you know let him go to the toilet. I hope we'll find out. Oh, it's getting colder in my room. Usually, it actually gets kind of warm with all the like all the electricals being on and such. I mean, right now I've got 4 different lights on. I'll have you know. The thing is, if you want to at least look somewhat decent on camera, so you don't come up as looking like blurry or distorted much. I mean, this isn't even the best setup, and this could look way better. But yeah, you need to be kind of well lit. Just it is how it is, right? It is what it is. Yes, please give us Shrek. And I'm only really just going for it just to kind of complete the just you know because we haven't gotten Ogamon and I want to see if he can learn. I want to see if he can learn counter. I don't know if he can, which again it's fine if he doesn't. You know it's fine. But either way we need to start completing more mons. You know what? Maybe hang on. Yeah. What is this? What is this? I'm just doing that to waste time. Oh, here we go. Oh. in before he digivolves into Numamon. If it's not Ogremon, that's fine. But please give me a Digivolution that I don't have. Please? Let's see. Yay, we got him. Alright, we didn't screw ourselves over that much. Nice. Alright. Well, in that case, I'm gonna cancel the... Oh no! It cancelled because I digivolved. Okay, and look, now I can't do this. That's fun. What's this? This one is King of Thunder Cup. Oh, okay. Can't do that. Have I done Thunder Cup yet? I wonder if Giramon counts for that. I mean, I can't do it anyway, but just, well, he's machine to be fair, but I'm pretty sure he can do thunder, like he can do electric moves. So I was just wondering. Don't know. Well, actually, it's actually pretty great because it's 10 o'clock. And Ogremon just digivolved, so this is actually, honestly, a pretty good place to stop. And also because I'm literally running out of shit to say, so it kind of works out. Yeah. All right, let's end it here then. Let's go and save and be like, yes, we got him. And then next time we'll try and raise and, well, you know what? Before we do that, I've got to know. Remind myself of what's his techniques all about, right? Oh, you're shitting me. Of course you... Bro, I picked the one Digimon that can't learn counter. Of course I did. Oh, well, we'll have to try another one another time. Of course. So, yeah, I've literally got nothing to work with here. So, unless I need him for a tournament, he's just useless. He's just here just to fill in the chart. Okay, well, that's my fault. Maybe I should have double checked, but it's fine. I've got to complete the chart anyway, so it's fine. All right, well, I'd love to continue chatting about video game female characters, which I will just say, I would like to play more games with female, like, what would you call it? Female villains. There probably are games like that, and I just haven't played them, maybe. But I would like to see, like, a mainline game. Like, bro, I feel like we've not had a Bayonetta game where she's not fighting against another woman, like maybe another witch, other than Jean, but that Jean doesn't really count. I would not be opposed to her having to fight another witch, or just another female character who's an enemy, like the main villain. I'd like that. Give us more female villains, bosses, right? Give more screen time to female characters. I would not be opposed to that. You want a game where you play as a female villain? Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, a game where you play as a female villain, but I just mean like the main enemy of the game is a female, and you know, and it's not necessarily a male character or just some like weird creature abomination or whatever, right? Like a general female, enemy. I'd like that. I'd like to see more of that, personally. Like I say, maybe I just haven't played enough video games, which, but I would like to see more of that, honestly. Why not? Right? Get more females representing. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, have a good weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Next Tuesday for more Digimon. Yeah. Alright. This game I'm playing in charge, Super Psycho seems to have a Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind more of that. So yeah. Anyways, have a good one, guys.